Hi everyone, Jacqueline here. So today we're going to pot up 2 containers in front of my shed. I have a variety of plants. I just threw a whole bunch in here and we'll decide what we're going to plant as we go. This is going to be more of a spontaneous mix of color. So I have some beautiful petunias in here. I have some Dusty Miller here. I have some Portulaca here and just the odd other plant here and there. So let's get started with these. These are my containers right here. I have 2 lime green containers in front of my shed, so we're gonna pot those up right away. I've already filled them with the triple mixed soil, so they're ready to go. And then I'm just gonna add some fertilizer in here, and then we're gonna pot these up. I have wave petunias are my #1 go-to when it comes to doing containers because I like the way they flow over the edge. These containers are a lime green in color, and that is okay. So we're going to start first with adding some nice wave petunias to the mix here. I have some purples here. This is I used last year, is the plum vein. I really like the plum vein. You can see how gorgeous the colors are. The centers are pretty, and as they fade out to more of a lavender from more of the plum tone. So they're a really nice mix. So we're gonna start with adding a few of these. I'm just gonna pop a few out and lay them in the container, if I can get them out. And these are probably going to be majority of this container. So I'm going to do 2 in diagonal corners here for color. Then I'm going to come through with this particular petunia, which I love. And this is Pink Lemonade. So we're going to pot this one in here. And it's to tag at the back. That's a really nice big petunia. I'm gonna add some Dusty Miller, just because I have it on hand. And we're gonna go wild with this container. And we're gonna add some Portulaca along the front edge. And then after I add these in, I'm gonna come back and then determine what else I wanna add in here. Mix up this soil a little bit. Just mix the fertilizer into the soil, and I'm just gonna come through and randomly put these in their spots. This is gonna go more toward the center because I want this color in the center just to offset the purples. And then we're going to put Dusty Miller here on the side. And I'm going to put a Portulaca here right at the front. I come through with another Dusty Miller over here. And I'm going to come through with a denim wave petunia on the corners. And then we're going to do another one on the back corner. So we have a nice mix in there. I think the colors look good. I'm just going to prop this Dusty Miller up a little bit better. And you can see the kind of color we're getting here from the petunias. And I think that looks really pretty. And for this one, we're going to come through and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to use the wave petunias again in the vein plum vein. And we're going to do the exact same pattern on this side. I'll put 2 there. I'll pick off those yellow leaves. These really need to get planted. They've been sitting around on my deck for a while. I almost forgot to add the Miracle-Gro fertilizer in here. Like I said, I use what I have around. And then we have the Pink Lemonade we're going to put in the middle. And what I'm going to do is just pick off all the yellow leaves. You can see here we have a bit of yellow underneath. Take those off. And then we will put them in the corners. And mix that in a bit. You don't need to mix it too much because we're going to give it water-soluble fertilizer throughout the season. This one too, a few leaves in there. We need to pick off. Pretty beautiful colors. And then I really like the pink lemonade. It's very close to the persimmon made by Proven Winners. And I don't know what the brand is of this, other than it's pink lemonade, but I really am loving the color on it. So that's going in the middle. This is such an easy arrangement to do because we're using a variety of purples in here because purple looks good with green. And then we're just adding touches of silver and then deep purple in here. So we're going to come through and add our 2 Dusty Miller on the sides. This will give this arrangement some symmetry. And then we're going to come through and we're going to add our denim. This is Shockwave Denim, which is a really gorgeous purple in my opinion. Then we're going to put one in that corner and one in the front corner. And then finally, we're going to come through and add the Portulaca. I like Portulaca because if you get the mixed color one, they kind of change colors as they bloom, which to me is really quite striking. And I'm just going to pick off a couple of these flowers on these. And there we go. We have a couple new pots done. Alright, so that's the end of that video, and you can see the pots are looking good next to the shed. I think the shed does need some more color added to it. I plan on kind of adding some window shutters to the sides of the doors and that, so that'll be next. But for now, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye everybody.